Hello, I'm Rie Junwen. Do you usually think a thing again and again? Like if something bad happens, it sticks in your head more deeply than a happy moment? Or when you need to make a decision, you think about all the possible paths, analyze every option so carefully that you end up feeling mentally exhausted. And sometimes, you even lose interest in the thing you are deciding on. If that sounds like you are not alone. This might be a sign of a personality trait called HSP, highly sensitive person. And more importantly, it might be a sign that overthinking is quietly stealing your time, your peace, and your happiness. Since I was a child, I used to think a lot. Not just casual thinking, I'd live inside my head. I used to have lunch with my parents, but mentally I wasn't there most of the time. I was probably replaying a random thing someone said to me 2 days ago, or planning what to do next week down to every tiny detail. And because of that, I missed the moment that was happening right in front of me. It even affected how I interact with others. When I walk past someone I know, I sometimes don't greet them. Not because I'm rude, but because I'm stuck in my head. Then afterward, I regret it and replay it over and over again, and yet it still happens. I'll share another moment with you. Something that really stuck with me. Once after being unemployed for a while, I finally got a job interview. I was nervous but hopeful. However, something strange happened during the interview. When the interviewer began asking questions about my experience, I realized none of it matched my background. It turned out he had the wrong CV, which belonged to someone else with the same first name as mine. I calmly explained the situation and told him the CV he was looking at wasn't mine. He acknowledged the mix-up, and I offered to send him my correct CV right then. He gave me his email address, and I sent it over immediately. We continued the interview. But the whole time, I kept wondering, is he interviewing me or the person from the other CV? Was he still thinking about that mix-up? I tried my best to stay calm and answered his questions as confidently as I could. Afterward, I kept thinking about it. On one hand, I felt I did okay. He seemed to respond positively. On the other hand, I couldn't shake the feeling that he looked a little disappointed, and that maybe I wasn't the person he originally intended to meet. I even thought about sending him a follow-up email to explain myself further, just to leave a better impression. But thankfully, I spoke with a friend first. He told me, "You've already done your part. They probably picked the wrong CV by accident. But they really wanted to meet you, and if you chased it too much, even if they do accept you, it might actually put you at a disadvantage, maybe even lead to a lower salary." So I listened, I did nothing, and guess what? I got called for the final round and I got the job. Later, the company even apologized, explaining that their HR had accidentally pulled the wrong CV from the database by searching for my first name. That experience taught me something important. If you have already done your best, sometimes the smartest thing is to let go. Overthinking in that moment wouldn't have helped me, it would have held me back. Overthinking looks different for everyone. For example, you spend 45 minutes writing a simple email because you are afraid it might sound off. You are in a meeting and have a good idea, but you don't say it because you are overthinking how others might judge you. You go shopping and keep thinking, should I buy this? What if I regret it later? So you leave empty-handed and feel bad about it. And here's a funny one. You text someone, "Hey, are you free to talk?" They don't reply for 20 minutes. And in your head, you have imagined 5 different reasons why they are mad at you. That's overthinking too. Sometimes we overthink because we care too much. We don't want to hurt others. We don't want to make a wrong move. We want people to like us. We want things to be perfect. But here's the truth. Overthinking is not helping us, it's hurting us. Overthinking feels like being responsible, but actually it drains our energy. It steals our present moment. It creates anxiety and guilt about things that don't even exist. It makes us second-guess ourselves, even after we've made a choice. Worst of all, it often leads to inaction, no progress, no peace. It's like opening too many tabs on your computer, eventually your brain crashes. Let's be clear, being reflective is a good thing. Taking a moment to think things through, that's smart. But overthinking is when you have already thought about it, and your brain just refuses to let it go. It's like watching the same movie again and again, hoping the ending will change. Spoiler alert, it won't. Here are some things that helped me, and they are simple enough to try today. Number 1, the 3-minute rule. If something is bothering you, give yourself 3 minutes to think it through. Then either act on it or move on. Number 2, write it down. Journaling clears mental space. When thoughts are on paper, they stop looping in your head. Number 3, ask yourself, will this matter next week, next month, next year? That helps reset perspective. Number 4, focus on action. You don't have to have all the answers before you take a step. One step is enough. Number 5, say this out loud sometimes. Good enough is good enough. Number 6, breath. Seriously, a deep breath can stop a thought spiral. It's simple, but it works. And most of all, talk to someone. Even saying, hey, I'm stuck in my head again, can open a door. If you are an overthinker, don't be too hard on yourself. It means you care. It means you want to do your best. But life is not about being perfect. It's about being present. And sometimes, the best thing you can do is let it go. So next time your brain tries to drag you into an art loop, stop, smile and say not today, or thinking I've got better things to do. Remind yourself you've handled hard things before. We'll figure this out too. Well, in the next video, we'll dive into something connected to overthinking. Why we care too much about what other people think of us. If that sounds familiar, trust me, you won't want to miss it. We'll talk about where this fear comes from and how to slowly let it go so you can live more freely. If you found this video helpful, please give it a like. It helps the channel reach more people like you. If you often feel overwhelmed by emotions, decisions, or social situations, you are not alone, and this channel is made for you. I will be sharing more videos about the challenges that the highly sensitive people face, so feel free to subscribe and stick around. I'd love to have you here. If you have ever had a moment where you felt stuck in your head, drop a comment below. You never know, someone else might be feeling the exact same thing, and your words could help them too. Thanks for watching, and remember, you deserve peace, you deserve rest, and you are not alone.